Okay. Today we are playing Portal 2. I am showing how Newton's three laws apply in Portal 2 for a science project. So let's get started with that. Okay, so this is the first example of Newton's first law, which is an object in motion stays in motion and an object at rest stays at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. So, what we're going to start this with is an example of the speed gel in Portal 2 here. This is the speed gel. It increases your acceleration and speed. So, basically is I'm an object in motion until I hit this wall, which is the unbalanced force. So I'm remaining in motion until the unbalanced force, the wall, is hitting me, which is causing me to stop moving, or go into rest. I think that's the way you would put it. But yeah, this is the first example. So I'll see you at the next one. Okay, so I am up here at the balcony, that's what I'm going to call it, to show you the second example, which is I'm going to shoot myself out of this portal. Maybe I should place the portal somewhere else, actually. I'm going to jump through my blue portal down here, and I'm going to come out that orange portal, and I will explain to you why that is an example of Newton's first law: an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. So, as I go up here, then I stop in midair, and then I fall back down. Oh crap, I almost just... Ow! Sorry about the yelling. But, the reason why that is an example of, an unbalanced force is because gravity causes me to stop moving. So I am essentially in motion until gravity stops me at that one apex point, and I'm making hand signals like you can see them. The gravity stops me at that one point, stops my motion, then moves again. Gravity is being the unbalanced force in this case. And so that's Newton's first law, and on to the second. Okay, so we're here with Newton's second law, which is force equals mass times acceleration. Hey, got it right this time. Which essentially means the more mass and acceleration an item has, the more force it will have. So, we are going to drop a sphere, which has less mass, and a cube, which has more. Crap! Sorry about the yelling if it hurts your ears. Let's just have it. So I'm going to drop this, and it's going to come out of the orange portal and hit the wall with X amount of force. So you drop that, it comes out and hits the wall with that amount of force. And falling, it didn't yell crap that time. And then we're going to use the cube, which has more mass. It's a companion cube. More mass than the sphere. And so it should exert more force on the wall. Which it did. Ow. You may not have... I'm going to try that again because I just failed by falling off of the platform again. Alright, so go, number 2. And drop. And move over here. See, it shot out with a lot more force because it had more mass. And so that is Newton's first law. Okay, earlier when I was up there, I said first law, I meant second. This is the second law, and this is a second example of Newton's second law. So, Newton's second law means that... So, this is an example of Newton's second law by the speed gel and no gel. So we're here by the speed gel again. Because the gel gives me more acceleration. So, if we run and hit this wall, we have very little force. because we have a low acceleration and the same mass. But if we go and hit this wall with the speed gel, it hits the wall with a lot more force because we have a lot more acceleration. So that is all the examples for Newton's second law. On to the third law. Okay, so this is Newton's third law, which is action-reaction law, or for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So if I jump off of this onto the jumpy gel, which increases jump, it essentially makes you jump as high as you did when you dropped. So this is an example of Newton's third law because when I hit the gel, it shoots me up an equal and opposite amount, right? It shoots me up an equal amount tall as I did when I fell down, which is an opposite of down. That may not have made sense, but so if I jump like that, I'm the same height as I was when I dropped down, meaning that I am having a reaction the same as the action of me falling. And so this is Newton's third law. I almost said first for a second. This is Newton's third law. And on to the next example. Okay, so this next example of Newton's third law is kind of lame because it's honestly just something I saw, because the original thing I was going to do can only be done in Portal 1, and I'm playing in Portal 2 because I would have spawned a Jeep and crashed it into a wall, and then the Jeep would have bounced off the wall or something like that. I wasn't actually entirely sure what I was going to do with the Jeep. But this is what I came instead of it because I decided I wanted everything to have at least 2 examples. So it's the fact that whenever I shoot a portal, my portal gun, which is the thing in the bottom right corner, the thing that's shooting the portals, is recoiling backward the same amount of force, and it's a reaction to this. This is the same amount of force and opposite force of shooting it outward. So shooting the portals outward shoots the portal gun barrel inward, which is an equal and opposite reaction of the portals being shot outward, because it is shooting with the same. It's going backward the same amount of force that is going inward. I wonder if I could go through that. That's weird. Cool. And so that's the last example. Kind of lame, but it's still an example of Newton's third law. And so with that, I am done with my science project now, hopefully, if my stupid mic doesn't mess up. But yeah, that's the end. So I'll see you later, and I hope you liked my video about the Newton's 3 laws in Portal 2. Go, 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 Timmy! Come on, Timmy. Come on, you can win. You can win, Timmy. Come on, go for him. He's almost past. No, Timmy! No! Gosh darn it. Okay, so guys, this is the real end of the video. I hope you like my video about Newton's 3 laws in Portal 2 for my science project for school. Like, subscribe, or don't. I honestly don't care. But I will hope to see you later. Goodbye.